Right here. My boy John Root. Caitlin Clark has the worst whistle in the league.
But they allowed her that emotion.
This was a drive in right here. Was not called a foul. And wow, I got to tell you, it was on and popping in this game.
Even make a move to try to keep Burton off.
Caitlin crashed out on the refs. Right here. Right here. She lost it.
Look at the footage again. Look at her face. That isn't just a player frustrated with a bad call. That is a woman who has finally realized that the game she loves is being used as a weapon against her. When Caitlin Clark screamed at that referee, Gerda Gatling, in the game against the Valkyries, she wasn't just venting. She was blowing the whistle on the biggest scandal in professional sports. For months, we've been told it's just physical play. We've been told she needs to adjust to the league. But after seeing her get kneed in the quad, left limping, and then told by the official that she initiated the contact, it's time to stop lying. This isn't basketball anymore. This is a coordinated, systemic hit job designed to break the most important athlete of our generation. And the most disturbing part? The silence coming from the woman who is supposed to be her shield, Stephanie White. How does a head coach, a former player who knows exactly what it takes to survive in this league, stand on the sidelines and watch her franchise player get mauled night after night without burning the league office down?
This league is ridiculous. Caitlin Clark can't get a foul call to save her damn life. She's getting knocked out of the air. All types of stuff. All types of stuff. No foul calls. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Stephanie White was completely out-coached. Stephanie White is a joke. The organization is a joke. The medical staff is a joke. I've seen enough. This thing is over. Free Caitlin Clark.
Why is Stephanie White so comfortable with the constant no calls? Why is she so quick to hide behind medical protocols and precautionary injury reports every time Caitlin takes a cheap shot? It's starting to look less like incompetence and more like a strategy. If Stephanie White's system is failing, if her plays are stagnant, and her team is losing, the easiest way to deflect the blame is to keep Caitlin Clark broken, bruised, and distracted. The referees are the ones executing the hits, but Stephanie White is the one holding the map. Think about the pattern. Every time the Fever hit a wall, every time the offense looks lost, a physical incident happens, Caitlin gets hurt, and the coaching staff gets to use the injury as a built-in excuse for why they aren't winning. It's a genius, albeit evil, plan. By allowing the referees to be aggressive and refusing to provide any real protection for Caitlin,
Stephanie White, you are a bum. You're a bum. These refs are bums, man. I'm so sick of this, man. I'm sick of it, man. Man, this team is trash. Stephanie White is trash. Amber Cox, your ass needs to be fired. This is a trash-ass roster you put together.
If body language was a person, it is Caitlin Clark face on it big, because she is definitely sick and tired of the Indiana Fever. She's sick and tired of the referees. Hell, she's sick and tired of all these storylines for her name.
the coaching staff creates an environment where she can never find her rhythm. They are burning her out from the inside. Is Stephanie White paying the refs? Maybe not literally with cash, but she's paying them with her silence. She is giving them the green light to handle Caitlin any way they see fit because it serves her narrative. When you hear that referee tell Caitlin that she initiated contact after being kneed in the leg, that is an official effectively telling her, you aren't welcome here. And if the league office, if Commissioner Kathy Engelbert continues to ignore this, they are effectively telling every fan that they don't care about the integrity of the game. They are allowing a referee to act as judge, jury, and executioner. And where is the team's formal protest? Where is the demand for an investigation? Stephanie White is silent, and in a war as dirty as this one, silence is an admission of guilt. We need to talk about the secret plan. Is it possible that Stephanie White knows her time is running out? She knows the fans see the collapse. She knows the management sees the 88-75 blowouts. If she can make the situation toxic enough, if she can force Caitlin Clark into a corner where she feels like she has no choice but to demand a trade or sit out to protect her health, then the coach doesn't have to take the blame for her own failure to lead.
I did not see that happen. I don't, none of our team saw it happen, because I promise you if we would have seen that happen, we would have had her back. Unfortunately, this type of shit happens every single game to her, and the league and the refs do absolutely nothing about it.
That's the problem right there. They do nothing. They turned a blind eye to it. They act like they don't even see it.
It's a total scorched earth policy. She is willing to sacrifice Caitlyn's legacy to protect her own career. Caitlyn is the only one playing with heart. Look at her, she's playing with a contusion, she's limping, she's fighting for every inch, and she's doing it alone. She has no backup on the court, she has no backup on the bench, and she has no backup from the zebras with the whistles. She is fighting a three-front war. Every single game is a gauntlet, and the league is sitting back and watching to see if she snaps. Well, guess what? She already has. The scream, the outburst, that was her declaration of independence. She's telling the world that she knows she's being sabotaged.
This is the most dumbest coach in the league. Stephanie, hey, I keep saying this. You got Stephanie, please stop just putting in 6:30 to 3:30, clock out, go home, eat dinner, and hang out with your... Stop. Please, put in the extra time. Put in the extra work. Get to the facility early. Leave the facility late. We are in the season.
The media will call this maturity issues. They will say she's too emotional. Don't fall for the gaslighting. This is what it looks like when a superstar is pushed into a corner by a corrupt system. Stephanie White, the referees, and the WNBA front office, they are all part of the same machine. They want the ticket sales, they want the record-breaking views, but they don't want the player to have any power. They want a star they can control. And when they realized Caitlin Clark wasn't going to be that person, they decided to break her instead.
Oh, okay.
She put the dagger, but you had to. But the point I'm making is that there's reports that it's like the team, there's a division, the team.
No.
But clearly when you see on the court and look at the scoreboard, it's far from that. So
right.
I mean, if y'all want to address it, I mean clearly the stats and the play tells it all, but if you guys want to address it.
This isn't just about one bad game against the Valkyries. This is about the entire 2026 season. Look at the numbers. They are forcing her to play while injured. They are failing to run the offense through her, and they are letting the league bully her out of her own career. It's malpractice on every level. If this were a male superstar in the NBA, there would be a congressional hearing. But here, it's just part of the game. We see the patterns. We see the missed calls. We see the coaching malpractice. And we are going to keep documenting it until the league has no choice but to answer. This is the moment for every fan to demand the truth. Why are the referees allowed to treat the league's MVP like a punching bag? Why is Stephanie White still coaching this team into the ground? Why is the league silent while their most valuable asset is being physically destroyed?
Going on with this? I don't like what's going on with this. At some point, as a Caitlin Clark fan, if that's what you are, or whatever your stance is, it's time for you to stand up. The Indiana Fever are playing games. The Indiana Fever are treating the fans like they are idiots. And all of a sudden, the Indiana Fever are trying to use Caitlin Clark's fans to the benefit of everyone else.
If you are as tired of this as I am, you need to make your voice heard. Share this video, tag the league, and let's blow this up. We are done watching them ruin the game we love. Drop a comment below. Do you think Stephanie White is in on the scheme to push Caitlin out? Is it time to fire the entire staff?
This coach is even worse. This whole front office needs to go. Caitlin Clark.
Subscribe, hit that bell, and stay tuned. The war for Caitlin Clark's future has just begun, and we aren't backing down until justice is served.